Hi everyone, my name is Monique Apodaca, and the following is my program completion timeline for my educational leadership degree. So to begin with, the start of my career. I have known that I wanted to be a teacher and in education in general since I was probably about 9 years old. So the grade level in which I teach now, fourth grade, I think I realized I wanted to become a teacher. So that would have been in 2005. I actually used to force my mother's daycare children, the children that she watches at her daycare, to play school with me. I was obviously the teacher and I made them act as my students. So this carried on for a while until I graduated with my Bachelor's of Science in Liberal Studies, which is my Bachelor of Science in Education, and that happened in May of 2018. I did my student teaching at Swallows Charter Academy in 2018, leading up to graduating, and fed straight into my position at Swallows Charter Academy in third grade the following year. So this would put me at August 2018. During my first year teaching, I also decided to start up a spirit team at Swallows as well. So I was the sponsor of the cheer/dance team. Fast forwarding, I decided to let the spirit coaching go. It was taking a lot of time that I didn't have to offer at the moment. So this led into 2020 when unfortunately COVID began in March, and then fast forwarding until August, I decided that I was going to loop up to fourth grade with my current third graders. That way I had the same group. We were going to transition to solely online learning. So I taught online for the first half of this year, 2020. During that year, I also became the co-leader of our Sunshine Committee at school. And this leads into this year. I still teach fourth grade. So although I don't have my same group of students anymore, I still decided to stick with fourth grade. So this is my second year teaching fourth grade, same school this entire time at Swallows Charter Academy. I am still the co-leader of the Sunshine Committee at Swallows, but I also this year became the National Honor Society sponsor for our high school students. So I work with them to complete volunteer work, and we will be hopefully having an in-person ceremony here soon. So where we are right now is completing my Fort Hays State University degree. And that's a big part of why I decided to take a step back from being the spirit coach, because this was the year that I decided that I wanted to start my master's degree. So I began my master's degree in the fall of 2019, so right before COVID. I took 3 of my educational leadership courses then: AEP 803, EDL 852, and EDL 850. Following that, moving into the COVID time period, 2020, I took 3 more courses during the spring semester: EDL 851, EDL 853, and EDL 854, and still continued on into the fall. No intersessions, no summer classes. I just moved straight into the fall where I completed 3 more courses: EDL 855, EDL 856, and EDL 858. Moving into the year we were just in, I took my remaining 2 classes, EDL 959 and AEP 880, in the spring of 2021. Fast forwarding to the fall, which just happened, I signed up to take my final course, and I felt very overwhelmed. I attended Doc Moody's Zoom call explaining what was going to need to be done for my e-portfolio, and I genuinely felt like I could not get what I needed to done in that time period. So instead of taking my final course then, I decided that I would begin my ePortfolio in the fall and then take my final course in the spring of 2022, which works out nicely because I will finish my degree, hopefully, in May of 2022. So I started my ePortfolio in the fall of 21. Fast forward to current time right now, the spring of 22. I am taking my final course and I am on track to finish my ePortfolio this semester. And I hope to graduate with my Master's of Science in Educational Leadership this upcoming May. Now, where this is all headed in my future, I am still only 26 years old, so as of right now, I would love to continue teaching for the next 15 years or so. So from this school year till 2036, my gosh, that seems like such a far time away, I hope that I can continue being in the classroom. So that'll be from age 25 till I turn about 40 years old. Once I turn 40 years old in 2036, I hope to become an assistant principal for roughly 10 years. I'd like to get my feet wet and really understand the responsibilities of a principal before becoming one. So between 2036 and 2046, I hope to become an assistant principal. Now, at that period of time, I hope I have an bigger pulling to a certain grade level, whether that's going to be elementary, middle, or high school level, to be a principal. I'm not sure as of right now where I would like to go. After becoming an assistant principal, from 2046 to 2061, so this will put me at about 50 years old, I would like to become my own building principal. Again, I want some guidance before I take on the big role of being a principal. So in 2046, I will be 50 years old, hoping to become a principal, and that will lead me out until my hopefully retirement at age 65 in the year 2061. So that is 40 years from right now. And that's my plan for my future as an educator and a building principal.